Okay, so for the bouncing skills, it's obviously, of course, related to basketball. We're just going to cover the basic bouncing skills, a couple of crossovers, and a couple of dribbling skills for the basketball. So first things first, get the kids bouncing the ball with their fingertips. Okay, we don't want the kids slapping the ball. So the first most important thing is that they use their fingertips to gently push the ball and cushion the ball, like this. Okay. The second thing we're going to do is stay nice and low. Okay, we don't want the kids up and straight. We want them to bend their knees and stay low and try and keep their head up. Why do we want to keep our heads up? So we can see what's going around us. We can see who we can pass to and who's trying to take the ball of us. So knees bent, head up as best we can. We can look at the ball. We also keep our head up as well. Okay, once they're getting good at bouncing, get them practicing with both hands. Okay, so in basketball, you're not allowed to bounce the ball and catch it with two hands and bounce and catch. We're not allowed to do that. So we want to try and make sure that we just use one hand at a time. But make sure you encourage your kids to try and use both their left and right hands. Okay, so crossovers when you pass the ball from the left to the right to back across your body. So from right to left, again, get the kids practicing this, keeping their head up as best they can. You see how I'm keeping the ball low and in front of me, and I'm just using my fingertips. Once they start getting a little bit of good practice with that, you can then start going forward and backwards. So forward and backwards, okay? Behind and in front of their body. Again, making sure that they practice going with both sides. Okay, so when they're dribbling round, make sure they keep the ball in front of them and they're staying low. You can encourage them to keep their backs nice and straight, keep their head up the best they can. So a couple of bouncing or dribbling basketball skills we could practice with them, included in the pack. We've got body wraps. So body wraps is when you put the ball around your waist or maybe even around your legs. So you can try and get them practicing going both ways without dropping the ball, maybe around their legs. That's another one to do. Okay. Another challenge for them to do is to try and put the ball in and out of their legs like a figure of 8 like this. So you go in and out, in and out. Okay, that's a really good one to practice their ball handling skills. A couple of other things you could do maybe for the younger ones. They can bounce it, spin around and bounce it again. So you can get them to bounce it and bounce again and keep going. A couple of things they could do. They could even try stepping over the ball so they can bounce and step over that ball, or even bounce without stepping over it. Bounce that ball through their legs here. Loads of things they can practice. You could even get them practicing walking and putting it through their legs, taking big giant steps and stepping through. Okay, there's a couple of bouncing drills you can do. Loads of good fun to get your kids on the way to being basketball stars.